Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. In this video, as you can tell, I have two very special guests, my sisters.
Hey.
Hi. So this is Alex, and you might remember Alex if you've been watching the channel for a while because we did an off-road video in Otay Mountain about a year ago. That was really fun, but today for the first time on the channel, I have my older sister, Emily. Emily has never gone off-roading, and this was only Alex's second time, so as I was showing them some of the basic preparation I do right before I start wheeling, I thought I would just film and show you guys as well. Also, I didn't plan on making a whole video about this because I was mostly just there to enjoy a day of off-roading with my family, so this is going to be a shorter video than my usual ones, but I do my best to show you guys how I set my Tacoma up from on-road driving to be more off-road ready. We're basically here just to have a fun day of off-roading. We're not gonna do anything hardcore. I just want to teach them my routine with my Tacoma and some basic off-road stuff. So you guys, the very first thing I do is I air down when I go off-roading. So I've got an ARB Easy Deflator in the bed of my Tacoma, and we're gonna air down my tires now. So what we're doing right now is we're going to take air out of the tires. So we're going to air down to like, I think right now I'm sitting at probably like 34 PSI, but we're going to go down to like, 20? Not 20, maybe like 25 because we're not going to do anything super hardcore. I explained to my sisters about why airing down is beneficial while you're off-roading. You get more traction due to increased tread width, better comfort, and can prevent punctures from rocks and other things on the trails. As you guys can see, I use ARB's Easy Deflator as my tool for airing down because it's fast and accurate. It completely removes the valve stem to allow maximum air to release, and it's easy to read the PSI level. So the other thing we're going to do is I've got Fox 2.5 Performance Elite Series shocks, and what's great about them is they have adjusters. They're called dual speed compression adjusters, and you can adjust them for low or high speed compression. If you have shocks that have compression adjusters like these Fox ones, now is a good time to adjust them depending on what kind of handling, bottoming control, and ride quality you want, and the terrain type of the trail. We didn't expect to have any big G-outs or go fast around corners, so I turned the low speed compression adjuster only a few clicks in. Additionally, I didn't plan on going over aggressive whoops or jumps like I do in the desert sometimes that would cause bottom outs, so I only turned the high speed compression knob 3 clicks in. If you don't know what I'm talking about with these adjustments, my friends at AccuTune Off-Road have some really great articles on their website about how these adjusters work and how they fine-tune your ride comfort if you're interested in learning more about this. After adjusting my shocks, I talked to my sisters about recovery equipment. Even though we weren't planning on going on anything too dicey today, bringing the proper gear like an air compressor, GPS, shovel, and more is always safer than not bringing anything. It also doesn't hurt to double check that your air compressor works. I had a time on a trail where I was ready to air up, but my air compressor wasn't working, and I wasn't about to have that happen to me and my sisters today. Also, for safety, some other stuff I just have equipped in my truck. Obviously, we got the traction boards, we've got the Pro Eagle off-road jack, and then also this is the air hose for our air compressor, which we're obviously going to need to air back up. Other things I typically keep in my truck are water, a shovel, flashlights, a first aid kit, and a fire extinguisher that can be accessed by the pull of a pin. I also recently picked up this Garmin Tread Overland Edition for GPS trail navigation and for safety when there's no cell reception. I've seen people use iPads for this sort of thing, but I'll say that having a dedicated trail GPS is a game changer for so many reasons. So I typically mount this right at the trail before I start off-roading. It's got a 6-hour battery life, but I keep it plugged in during my trail run. We're gonna start the truck. You can hit that. So as you can see, it'll tell us exactly what trail we need to follow, and it gives us turn-by-turn navigation while we're actually on the trail, which is really nice. And what's cool is when we pick a trail, we can see if our Tacoma can essentially do it. So I really like that. A secondary benefit is that it has an SOS rescue feature, which is a little bit of a peace of mind when you're off the grid. But anyways, I also find that it's a great resource when I'm looking for trails to do. Using the Garmin Tread and recommendations from you guys, of course, are the primary ways I find most of my trails now. And then what I also like to do, guys, is I turn on my front camera when I'm going off-roading. So I've got this Stinger head unit, and I've got an anytime front camera, and this will basically help me see any obstacles, because as you can see, the Tacoma hood is really giant and you can't see over it. So having this front camera can help us see any obstacles. The trail we did today wasn't too hilly, but for the times I off-road in steep situations, a front camera can really feel like a level up. I did want to lastly mention that depending on the trail or section, I'll judge the situation and turn on 4-wheel drive or even 4-low or use my rear locker, but as you guys could probably tell from the clips, everything we did was really mild today, so we just stayed in 2-wheel drive. Anyways, that's my trail setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed spending the day with my sisters, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching!